I listened to you talk about the things you've done for yourself, but also the way you look at parenting. It just sounds like being a good mama to me. But when things become public and you let the outside world start to pick it apart, they're gonna be able to critique it and break it down and do whatever they want with it. You know, you were very honest about protecting him. You said predators, also protecting him from women who can be predators. And we've seen that all through sports. We see it after their careers. We see it in business. Being the good woman you are, also raising a daughter, why have you been so diligent about protecting Jayden from the wrong woman?
So first and foremost, I have a meme out there, and it's funny. So I can't laugh. I can only laugh about it. But the whole girls comment was made, first of all, 2 years when he was at LSU. It was a question asked, like, what is your biggest fear? And that should be every parent's biggest fear. That should be, if you're a star athlete and you're a female in WNBA, that should be your biggest fear is, the men or, the women, because you're a public figure. And, your dollar amount is associated with your name. So you never know who really is there for you and who's really against you. And our thing is like, I want Jayden to date. I don't want everybody to say I'm putting it on record. My son can date. He can live freely, makes his own decisions. However, the relationship we have, he does value my opinion because, when my kids were little, I did a lot for them. So, and my kids saw that. My father, my background, I worked too hard to allow anybody at any moment to come in and just, take it away. So I have a view of what I feel a good person is. And, but my son is 24 and he does have to go through things and he has to learn on his own. And, he's a great kid and I'm thankful for him. He's, not like some of these other guys, he's really to himself. He's a homebody. He just loves sports, like he really is. So I'm trying to work on his afterlife after sports because at some point it does end. And I don't want him to just be like, now what do I do? So I want to keep him involved in the world and, have opened up a lot of doors. Like I'm in charge of his foundations. We're trying to build facilities and, back in his hometown that are going to help the youth and things like that. So that's what I'm in charge of on top of his everyday business dealings and, like I said, dealing with creative teams. I'm dealing with the creative side. I'm doing the storybooks and how we're positioning him and, all this other stuff. So it's not just about you guys seeing me out and thinking we're just like hanging party.
Can we talk about your mom really fast? Because I'm obsessed with her. She went viral for talking about how she wants to protect you from those girls out here. What is your relationship with your mom like?
That's my dog, man. I love my mom. She crazy. We can start there. She's very crazy. She's very protective, but I mean, that's what mothers do. So every clip, the viral clips, stuff like that, it's kind of blown out proportion, but she's very protective. I love her. She's there at every game. She supports me through it all. So I mean, I wouldn't want to have any other mom ever.
I would imagine so. She seems awesome. Hi, Mom.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So first of all, I want to thank y'all so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all. And the clip I want to show y'all, that was Jayden Daniels' mom, and she pulled up on Ryan Clark from the Pivot podcast. And she was speaking on how there's a lot of gold diggers that want to trap her son. And that is the reason why you keep seeing her going viral on IG and TikTok and YouTube, because she's protecting her son from these gold diggers. And we've seen, gold diggers trying to get close to her son, but she always blocks them. I think that the reason why she do this is because she's protecting her son from being basically a pay pig. Excuse me, a pay pig. And a pay pig is basically a guy that's a simp, and he just keeps paying his girlfriend and wife money for her extravagant lifestyle. And there's a difference between being generous and between and being a simp. And there's so many NFL players and NBA players that are married to Jezebels and harlots. They're just there to basically pay for their lifestyle. And what Jayden Daniels' mom is doing is something that we've never seen before in the young athlete game. Because usually, for example, look at what's his name, Nashidor Sanders, Travis Hunter. His mom is not doing anything in regards to his relationship with the Latina. And that Latina, she's a harlot, Jezebel, and she's been ran through, and she's not even trying to school her own son and telling him that he needs to stay away from women like this. And this is the reason why we all think that Jayden Daniels' mom is the real MVP. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.